name is Nico, and thank you for coming back for a brand new video. If you are new here though, thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you stick around for a while. So, today we're going to be talking about what you saw in the title of this video. We're going to be talking about those Brazilian butt lifts, those BBLs. We're going to be talking about the BBLs today. Because I've seen a lot of traction around talking about BBLs, and I get a whole bunch of those medical things on my YouTube recommended and different stuff like that. And I've seen a lot of content related to BBLs and just different surgery procedures. And also on TikTok I get a lot of that stuff where, have you guys also seen that one doctor that he shows how he does the fat removal of some people and how he cuts it off? He does a little, yeah, I get all that too. And I've sort of had an opinion on this for some time. I just hadn't thought about talking about it until now. So, today we're going to be talking about some BBLs. Let's get into it. First off, what is a BBL? Well, BBL stands for Brazilian butt lift, and the procedure that is in the realm of plastic surgery, but it is the transfer of fat from an area that you don't want your fat to be into your butt. If you don't want any fat in your stomach, or you want smaller thighs and you don't want some fat in your thighs, then that fat will be transferred and put into your butt. And it's to lift your butt. Because if you don't have one, or you just don't like the look of it, which is what the name states, and it just makes it more plump and desirable. But sometimes it does not always do that. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about BBLs, how they're becoming a trend on social media, and how people want to change their bodies, and the dangers that come with wanting to get this kind of surgery, and of course, my personal opinion on the matter.
The line to get to Atlanta, 95% of the passengers just got a BBL.
I want to get into the facts of BBLs first before we get into my own personal opinion. I would like to talk about BBL stats and also how the procedure is done and all that good stuff. So, let's talk about how a BBL is supposed to be done in the process. A BBL is done by the procedure is usually performed under anesthesia, but in procedures where a smaller volume of fat is transferred, it may be done with only local anesthesia or numbing medication. You may ask for an anti-nausea medication beforehand, especially if anesthesia makes you sick. 2. Your surgeon then uses liposuction to remove fat from other areas of your body, such as your hips, stomach, or thighs. Liposuction itself involves making incisions in the skin and then using a tube to remove fat from the area that you wanted fat taken out of. 3. The fat stores that you have removed from your body are purified and readied for re-injection into your buttocks. 4. Your surgeon finishes by injecting the processed fat into specific areas of the buttocks and to create a more round and fuller look. Then they make 3 to 5 incisions around the buttocks for the fat transfer itself. And 5. Both liposuction and fat transfer incisions are closed up with stitches. Your surgeon then applies a compression garment against the affected area of skin to minimize your risk of bleeding. Now, that is the proper manner of which a BBL, Brazilian butt lift, should be done. However, there is a trend of people going to different countries to get this procedure done for lower, cheaper prices, which in turn could mean that your procedure is not going to be good. Your procedure is not going to be done by someone licensed and who has went to school for years for this, unless in a different country you found a really good doctor. Then that's a totally different story. But going to a different country and just going there for the cheapest price, like $2,000, from this under-the-counter surgeon, you're not gonna get the best job that you want. You're gonna get botched. That's it. You're going to get botched if you're trying to get something for $2,000, $3,000, when the usual price of a BBL, Brazilian butt lift, is in the $8,000, $10,000 range. And this can, like, when your job is not done well, this can lead to things such as increased bleeding chances, infections, and even death, y'all. Death, like death kind of stuff. The death being caused by heart or fat, pulmonary embolisms, or PFE for short. The risk of death from BBLs is 1 in 3,000, because that's a high number. Like, that's a high chance of someone getting a botched and not well done BBL that could lead to them dying. And just like not getting a licensed person and just going under the knife because you want cheaper prices and you don't want to pay that higher price tag for a professional Brazilian butt lift. You should, of course, try and find an accredited licensed surgeon to do your BBL, your Brazilian butt lift, so that you don't leave there messed up, botched, and have a chance of really bad infections or death. BBLs are not all sunshine and rainbows, but like just what I said, and even more so with some side effects being scarring, pain, even lumps in your behind, because some areas have solidified and it's not even fat anymore, it's like solidified and made like lumps in your butt, and even the loss of skin from really, really bad infections. There are a lot of risks that comes with getting a BBL if you don't go to the right place. And I am not, and I will not sit here and shame anyone who has gotten a BBL, will get a BBL, or get any kind of other surgery on their body, because I know that is a personal choice for people who want to get those surgeries, and even for some people it is a thing that they want to do for themselves to increase self-confidence and their self-esteem, which is completely valid because everyone has their insecurities one way or another. I just want people to do it in a safe and proper way where they don't have to go under the knife for cheap prices and get hurt, botched, or even die in very serious cases. I would never want someone to voluntarily put themselves into a bad situation just to fit the beauty standard. Getting a BBL has become a huge trend because of a specific body type that is now in fashion, which is the thick and curvy look. And being naturally thin, even if someone can't help it being naturally thin, they could get made fun of for it. And even people who are a little overweight or just over that line of what sexy curvy looks like can also be frowned upon. I don't think that this should be a trend, because people just go on TikTok and Instagram and they'll see these good results of BBLs and like the good natural looking BBLs, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, I want a BBL too, I want to look like that, and they want to fit this type of body that has become a trend nowadays. And I'm just like, they just go to get a BBL. They don't even do any research. They don't go out and actually like look for information. They don't look into how to properly take care. They don't look into everything. They don't look into properly taking care of themselves after the BBL is finished. They don't look into who are the best surgeons they can go to. They don't look at different risks and side effects and what can happen if a botched BBL happens. If they get an infection, people don't do all of that. They're just like, oh man, I want those results. I want that BBL. I want to look like that. I want to look like this. I want to look like this Fashion Nova model. I want to look like this. I want to look like Kim Kardashian. Like, People just don't go out and look for information anymore. They just want the BBL. They want the look. They just want the look. And they don't take the time to truly look for the information that they need before they get such a procedure done, being as it's one, if not the most dangerous plastic surgery procedure that you can get done. BBLs can be good if they are done by a good surgeon and are done under the right circumstances and nothing is fishy or weird. But people have died from botched surgeries, and I wouldn't want that happening to anyone else. If you are thinking of getting a BBL, please just make sure to look up the facts and do your research on Brazilian butt lifts and how you should properly get this procedure done, and just how to take care of yourself and find a good licensed, accredited surgeon to do what you want done. There are plenty of good BBL jobs out there. I'm not even gonna say like, oh man, all these girls look botched, all these girls look stupid. No. There are some genuinely amazing looking and natural looking BBL jobs. I'm not even gonna front. I be looking on my TikTok and I'm like, wow, they did a good job. That look good. They look good. They look good. But just make sure that you do your research. That's the bottom line. There are a bunch of risks to getting a BBL, and I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt or just don't do their research well when they get this done, because there are plenty of risks. So that's it. Just make sure that you get it done correctly. Don't just go out on a whim because you saw on your TikTok For You page like, oh man, I'm manifesting that people go get a BBL. From where though? Like, just make sure that you get it done. Just like done right. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you did like it, please give this big video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and comment what you'd like me to talk about next, because I always love seeing you guys' comments and replying and liking them. So please always do that. And I had a lot of fun making this video, just saying my opinion on this, because I've been seeing a lot of discourse on the internet about BBLs, so I want to put in my own opinion, and also I just already have had opinions about BBLs before, so I just wanted to say what I thought about them. So thank you for watching today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!